Hello, and welcome back to what I now believe will be part 6 of the modified 404 challenge with Brian. And in our last episode, I gathered some useful ores, so now I have a diamond sword and I have a gold helmet. And so with those things, I think I will be a bit braver than I have been. Yeah, because I mined out all those diamonds over there, and so I might create a diamond pickaxe at some point too. But for right now, I've got some stone pickaxes on me, and so I'll go ahead and finish them up, and then start using at least iron pickaxes, perhaps. Alright. And so, one thing that I don't have, that I need, is coal. And, just taking a quick 360-degree look around, I hear a skeleton somewhere over in this direction, I think. I'm pretty sure there is some coal still sitting under my doorstep here, yep. And right, when I was rewatching the previous video, I remembered that over here, if I don't intend to go there, I might as well close it up, just to ensure that no bad guys come through over there. Alright, but anyway, back to the things at hand. I need to get some coal. And it looks like there's a fair bit down here. I'm just checking around to make sure no creepers are sneaking up on me. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this back in, which will also make the coal magically rise to the top. Hooray! Okay, and my wheat crops continue to mature, which is good, because I only have one piece of cooked pork left, and so I'm looking forward to having more crops. And let's see, I have one piece that's just about matured there. Alright. So, with more coal in hand, I'm just going to step back inside here. I'm going to go ahead and create some torches, and yeah, see you guys in a moment. Okay, so with 28 torches now in hand, I will take a quick look around, and I think we want to head... Ooh. Yeah, I keep hearing skeletons and water, and did I see something over here? Yes, there's a creeper right there. He is going to die. And then there's another creeper back there behind him, I believe. But I think he will also get pushed into that mess and die. And I believe I have one piece of fully mature wheat at this point. But unfortunately, after the opening up I've done some there, I'm a little bit worried about just collecting this right here. Okay, if I collect this, the worst thing that can happen is it will run into this water flow. Alright, great. And so now I can... Let's look around, make sure no one's sneaking up on me. Go ahead and replant that guy. Whoa. I guess that was just an ember. Alright, and now with a little bit more seeds, I will go ahead and grab my hoe again. And go ahead and hoe out one more thing here. Yeah, I hear the skeletons in the water, and it's nearby, and I'm pretty sure that it's not in an area where they can get to me, but it's definitely making me nervous. Okay. So, I have, yep. Who's dying where? Alright. I guess I really have nothing to worry about. I'm still in a good stronghold. I do occasionally hear enemies, like, dying in lava up in this area over here. Which is unfortunate from the point of view of I prefer not to have the noises distracting me. I guess I could dig over in that direction. Maybe I should dig over in that direction just so I can light up more of what's right around my stronghold, so when I'm sitting in my stronghold I don't have to listen to the enemies. That's actually an idea I like the sound of. So let's go ahead and, with the inventory I have, let's... Ooh. Alright. Come to this area of the stronghold, and so basically, wow. I think that was over here, so I think, again, there's enemies that can come over my cactuses, or possibly around my cactuses, and then walk into the front door over here, I think. Or possibly now they're coming down the hall and walking in there. So that's a little bit problematic. Just because I would like to have things be... safer all around here. In any case, okay, so as I was saying, I've heard enemies kind of over in that corner, and so I think there might be a room through here, because I've also been standing like right here and heard zombies very close, and so I would like to take a peek over in this direction, basically to see if there's another room over here, and if so, to go ahead and light it up. And that way when I'm in the stronghold, I won't hear enemies kind of right next to me. Okay, so, well, I found the lava that I believe I might have heard some enemies dying in, which is actually a good find. Okay, so just to orient you, here we are in the stronghold where I went ahead and heard people behind my workbench. And I believe there was some redstone that was like right next to my workbench, and so I think the workbench is like right about here where this redstone is. And I continued digging down the hallway, and then all of a sudden found a lava flow that was falling in on me. Which is actually a good thing, because if there's a lava source block that looks like somewhere up and to the left here, then that means if I go back out into my main hallway, I might be able to bring that lava flow as another source of kind of defense lava over here. And so, yeah, because I'm pretty sure there was redstone like right behind where I put the furnace right there. And in any case, I didn't hear too many enemies while I was digging that hole, and so I'm not sure if they're above me or below me. I definitely hear a spider now, who I'm guessing is like maybe in some room above me. It's hard to listen directionally for spiders, I find. Now he's louder over here than he was when I was just standing by the furnace. And so maybe he's just kind of like directly above me somewhere or something. I know, I forgot. There is some opening here. I plugged this up with dirt when I originally took this room. And so definitely there's something kind of like above me or kind of up in this direction. Sorry about that. Hit my individual limit for screencasts, and so needed to start another one. And so it is tempting to just go ahead and open this up. I'm worried that some kind of enemy might fall down in here, like a skeleton, and then I would be in trouble. And so is there something safer that I can do that if I think they're above me, won't let them fall immediately into the room? I'm still being extremely cautious because with my minimal armor, I'm worried that, like, one bad hit from a skeleton and I could be dead. All right. But in any case, now, standing here, if someone does fall down, they'll fall down into this area where they can't get into the rest of the stronghold. All right, great. And now I can see a little bit of what's going on in here. And I might even be able to place a torch, yes, out into the room that is there. And so there's definitely a room here kind of above me. I don't immediately see monsters, although I suspect that they are there. And if I open this up, a spider still can't get me. I definitely hear a spider right here. And I also hear a skeleton walking around. So I'm definitely still worried about that. Let me step over here, just take a look. Still can't see where he is, and I'm not in an angle where I can place torches. Let's open this up. Then I can at least place a torch here. Yeah, but I still need a little bit of a better angle. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a moment to close this up and then reopen it a different way now that I know what's going on. So I'll see you guys in a moment. When we last left, I had heard stuff above me and was basically trying to figure out if there was an easy way to get into the room above me. In general, if you're trying to safely get into a room above you, I always find that it's much easier to tunnel around to the side. And so basically, all these places where you see cobblestone on the roof are places where I was probing and discovered it opened up into the room above me, but I still was not yet at the floor level of that room. And so I've just kept tunneling around, happened to find some iron along the way, until I finally came up to here, and now I finally broke into this room where my feet are standing at the same floor level as the room. And I know there's at least one spider in here, and I have heard some other sounds along the way. I already dropped a couple of torches in here, just so you can get a sense of what's going on in here, and it looks like a pretty big room that spreads over in a few directions. But now is the time where we need to just go ahead and be bold. The spider is the only thing I hear, and so I should be able to run back into here for safety. Wow, this looks like a big room in a bunch of different directions. Yuck. And I hear something other than a spider walking around as well. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That is really unfortunate. I don't know how to handle this. Here comes a spider. Oh, and he just climbed up above me. And then fell. Alright, well, I know how to do that. And that's actually a huge score. Let me go ahead and block this back up again real quick. Now go to my inventory, because yes, now I have 3 pieces of string. And you know what you can do with 3 pieces of string. And I have some flints and I have some feathers. So I think it's time to take a time out and go construct a bow and arrow. And so I will be back. See you guys again in a little bit. Okay, I am back. And I have constructed a bow and 8 arrows based on the items I have in my inventory. My inventory at this point is starting to feel cluttered. And so I think it's actually going to be prudent of me to go ahead and make a chest just to unclutter my inventory. So I'm going to take a moment to do that, and I'll see you guys again in a moment. Okay, that was useful, kind of for mental organization. And so I have some things for planting later on. I have various ores and bricks that I don't need on me right now. I have some kind of storage of some big stuff and some miscellany, and then I have the stuff that I'm going to keep on my person. I also discovered I actually have 10 arrows because I had picked up a couple arrows from killing skeletons. Yeah, so I'm in pretty good shape. And at this point, before we head back up into that room, I spent a long time kind of probing the ceiling. And so, yes, I think I have some more mature wheat that is ready for harvest. And so, assuming things look safe over here, let's go ahead and check out my wheat crops. It's going to walk over here, check 6. But yes, it looks like I have some wheat that is ready for harvest. Alright, and something fell in the water there. I'll go get it in just a moment. Need to keep my eyes open around me. Alright, this needs to be rehoed. Let me get seeds back on my person to replant. Eyes looking around. And then I believe... Yes, I think I just picked up the wheat. And yes, now I have 4 pieces of wheat. Great. Ooh. Someone is dying to my left. I could hear clearly that that was to my left. Okay, great. So in any case, let's go ahead and... Actually, I have 2 more seeds now while I'm out here. Let's go ahead and plant those as well. I can even just plop down some more dirt right here and hoe it and plant some more. Alright. So our wheat farm is coming along. Let's get back inside. Alright, so that's good. That's more progress. Because at this point, I can go ahead and... The first piece of food I've produced while downstairs here. Terrific. And I'll put this other wheat up in here. And yeah, now I have a piece of bread. I'm only down 1.5 hearts, and I think bread gives you 2.5 hearts, but I'll go ahead and leave that in my hotbar. And I think this might be a good place to cut off the episode. I'll have to check the time, so possibly I'll see you guys in a future episode.